So good evening. Welcome to your last class for the month of May. A good way, I guess, to close the month. So for tonight, let's just practice the way we can move on the mat in such a way that we feel good afterwards. Maybe we feel much more relieved if we feel stressed out tonight or maybe this week. We can let go of that stress once the practice is done. Okay, so let's begin in an easy seated posture. I'm sitting on a block, so if you have that with you, please do so as well. Otherwise, feel free to bring your hips down, close to the mat, or maybe on top of your heels, just like what I'm doing right now. Try to lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders forward and back. Maybe do a few more of this. Make sure to reverse so everything is even out. Then once you feel that you're pretty much settled, relax the shoulders down. Puff the chest a little bit. Maybe soften the elbows here. Palms are pressed down, or maybe palms stay up. Or face up rather. Chin is parallel to the floor or the mat, so that you get to lengthen the back of the neck. At this point, you might want to close your eyes, soften the muscles in the face, soften the jaw, relax the tongue, relax the eyes. So just let yourselves be drawn in. Focus on what is inside, not what is around you. That also means focusing on your breath, becoming aware of the texture of your breath, whether it feels heavy, whether it feels short or abrupt, or maybe you feel that you're catching up with your breath. So just become aware of it first. No need to regulate or control it. So as you become aware, notice how it makes you feel. So as you slowly begin to relax the body, relax the mind, hopefully your breath becomes longer, becomes much more spacious, becomes much more relaxed. Pay attention to the feelings that you feel in your joints, starting off with your toes, your ankles, your knee joints, your hips. If you need to make some adjustments along the way, if you need to change the structure of your seated posture, please go ahead. Make sure that your posture is something that you can sustain over a period of time without compromising your health, the health of your joints, your breath, your sense of peace for tonight's practice. Allow calmness and peace to wash over your bodies tonight, to create a serene picture in your mind, like thinking of a place that is safe, that is warm, that is cozy, where you feel loved, where you feel protected. Whenever you feel that you're being drawn out or drawn away from this place, know that you always have the option to go back and return to this place. If it is your home, always go back to this home of yours, wherever that may be. Stay here for 5 more deep breaths. Inhaling. Maybe holding it at the top first before you let go. Exhale. So inhale, let the breath create space in the upper body, in the belly. And as you exhale, find that release. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, breathe in, and then breathe out. Eyes remain closed. Just bring your hands to your heart space, bow down. Just like before, you can dedicate your practice to a loved one. You can set an intention for yourself or for others. Honor that intention all throughout the practice, then let go of that intention afterwards. Chin up, open your eyes, hands down to the side. Let's begin. Inhale, arms reach out and over, up and over your head. Hands to your heart space, hands to the sides as you exhale. Once again, inhale. So open your arms, open the chest. Hands down, release. Last one, please. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Right hand lowers down. Palm can be pressed down here. So make sure that both shoulders are in line with each other. Inhale just a little bit more. Then as you exhale, side stretch. Okay? Keep opening the chest. Maybe look up. Maybe look down. Let's circle the left arm first. Circle the arm. Going down to the side. Then up and over. More times. Make sure to use the breath as you move. One more. Slowly release your left hand close to your knee. Palm faces the right side. Come back to the center. Twist. So just bring your right hand behind. You can wrap it around your waist if you want to. Relax the left shoulder. Gaze over the right shoulder if you can. Release the right arm. Reach it across your chest. Left arm threads under. Okay, open and close your fists, your hands. Allow some movements there. Bring them to life. And release. Okay, once again, inhale. Reach up. Hands down. Relax. 2 more times. Keep opening the chest just a little bit more. Really lengthen the spine as you breathe in. Hold it here. As you breathe out, side stretch. Remember to realign. Okay, relax. Maybe gaze up. Feel that stretch. Okay, from the hips all the way up to your fingers. So let's circle now the arm. All the way down, the side, then up and over. Breathe in and out. Take this one count. This is your last. Really stretch. Right hand lowers down. Readjust the left hand. Inhale. Okay. Twist away. Maybe wrap it around the waist once again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Left arm in front of the chest, the right arm threads under. Go ahead, open and close. And release. If you're seated on a block, set it aside. Face one side of your mat. Open your knees apart. Bring your toes to touch. Just bring your hands in front. It's like your balasana. Inhale. Just puff up the chest. Then as you exhale, chin to your chest. Suck the navel. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. Changes. Curl up the toes. Inhale once again. Exhale. In. X. Keep stretching those arms. In. X. Come back to neutral. Walk your hands close to your knees. So make sure that your toes are curled up. Now from here, push yourself up. Come up to Himalasana posture. Try to bring the heels down. Okay? Hands are down. Bring your knees down once again. Release your toes. Repeat the cycle. Curl up the toes. Use your hands as an anchor. Push yourself up so that your heels are down. Okay? Hands down once again. Knees down. Toes down. Okay? On your own, just breathe in and out. So we're just moving forward and back. But in this way, we're also allowing the joints to become activated, but also allowing hips to slowly open up. We're creating movement in the ankle joints. So make sure that once you do this, that you get to open your chest, okay? You get to lengthen the spine, so you're not compromising anything as you move forward and back. If you need to bring your feet a bit wider, go ahead, take your time. Maybe this is your last. Now knees are down, please. Walk your hands forward. Try to separate the feet at this point. Readjust the knees. Then lower the hips down. Let's go for a back bend here. Push your hips back to your heels. You can bring the toes together. Child's pose. Forward and back. Back bend. Fold. Open the chest. Lengthen the spine. Think squeezing of the shoulder blades here. Shoulders drawn away from each other. Hips to your heels. Forehead lowers down. Last one here. Okay, side to side. So keep pressing your hands down so you don't collapse. And push back. Child's. Walk both hands to the right side, please. If you want to go deeper in the stretch, left hand on top of the right. Release. Walk back to the center. All the way to the other side. Right hand on top of the left. Inhale. Once again. Be a bit longer at this point. Deeper at this point. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the other side, guys. So really find that C shape in the right side of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back to the center, please. Walk your hands close to your knees. Curl up the toes. One more time. Heels down. Okay. Lift the hips up. Maybe you can walk a bit closer to the middle of the mat. Separate the feet, please. You can soften the knees here a lot. Hands to your ankles. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale. Fold forward. One more time. Breathing in. And then breathing out. If you're unable to touch the floor at this point, it's okay to bend the knees just a little bit. But if you can reach down, and if you want to go stretch your hamstrings, so really stretch those legs. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. Let's wake up the hamstrings, please. So hands can be down, fingers can be down. If your palms can reach the mat, go ahead, okay? Inhale here, then as you exhale, bend the knees, hips low, okay? The goal here is to not let the hands leave off the mat, but if it's too much, okay, come up a bit higher. If you finger pads or if you have a block, okay, you can bring the floor, the mat, okay, closer to you, okay? Or maybe just soften the knees so that they can reach the floor, okay? Straighten the legs, fold forward. Go down. Okay, open the chest. Lengthen the spine. 3 more here. In. X. The more you straighten the legs, the more you feel that stretch actually. But if it's hurting your hamstrings, no need to fully stretch the legs. Do whatever you can. Last. Now slowly release your hands off the mat. Come up. Arms reach forward and up. Hands in your heart space. Hands down to the sides. Okay? Inhale. As you exhale, right hand lowers down, close to the hips. Side stretch. In. Exhale. One more. Other side. Come back to the center. Hands in your heart space. Breathing in and out. Hands down to the sides. Walk to the front of the mat if you're not yet there. Set up your foundation of your standing posture, your mountain pose. Make sure that it's firm, it's stable. You're fully grounded there. Breathing in and out. Arms reach forward and up as you inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, fold all the way down. Halfway. Exhale, right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to the floor. Okay, Cobra, inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Puff up the chest here. Shin lowers down. Push back to your child's. Come up to your downward facing dog. Go ahead, walk your dogs there. Give your legs a stretch. Give your hips a move or some swing. Bend your knees, look to the front. Just walk your feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Space. Hands lower down. Okay? Same thing. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. You can always bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Step back to your plank. Knees down. Lower down. So roll the shoulders first as you come up. Lower down. Child's pose. Down dog. Breathe in and then breathe out. Bend your knees, walk to the front. You can always step 1 foot at a time. If you want to jump forward, you can also do that. Exhale. Reach up as you inhale. Exhale. One last cycle here. Halfway lift. Step back to your plank. Now you have the option to lower the knees here. If you're familiar with your vinyasa, go ahead, bend the elbows. Lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Downward facing dog. If you have to go through your pit stop of child's pose, take a breath there or two. Then come up to your downward facing. Changes here. Lower your left knee down first. Okay, bring your left foot outside the mat. And then lower your right foot down in line with your left knee. So you're facing basically the screen here. So make sure that both the foot rather, the knee and the left hand, okay, are in one line in such a way that you feel stable there. Okay? Press all those things that are connected to the mat firmly so you don't lose the balance. Push your hips forward, open the chest, gaze up. Right arm reaches high. Modified side plank. Now let's move the arm. Sweep the right arm down. And all the way, okay, towards the direction of the other wall. Open the chest. 2 more times. One last. Just circling. Gaze down. Lower your right hand down. Bring your left foot back. Okay, lift the left knee off the mat. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa here. Shift your weight forward to your plank. You can always bring your knees down. Always come up to your cobra or your up dog. And then we all meet. Downward facing dog. So other side. Shift your weight forward, lower the right knee down. So I'm going to face the back wall here. Bring the right foot behind or outside the mat rather. Adjust the left foot. Adjust the right hand. Okay? Stabilize your foundation. Hand to your hip maybe. Push the hips forward. Find your balance. The left arm reaches high. Try not to sink into your wrist or your knee or your foot. Keep reaching up high. So you feel a little bit lighter here. Let's sweep the arm. Left arm reaches up and over. Then sweep your left arm down. To the side. Then up. 2 more. You can follow the gaze or you can follow the direction of your arm or your hand rather. Last one. That's your drishti. Lower your left hand down. Bring the foot in. Down dog. Hips up. Stay in your down dog or maybe go through your vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look to the front, step or walk. Exhale, fold. Inhale the rise. Hands to your heart space. Hands down to the sides. Okay? Bring your hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Arms reach back and down. Keep opening that chest piece. Gaze up to the ceiling. Bend your knees. Fold. Try to bring your arms up and over as much as you can. Like I'm struggling here because of my shoulders still. But at least it's not hurting. Slowly release the bind. If you're in a bind, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now your right foot steps back first. Okay, move forward and back. Then lower the right knee down. Come up. Readjust so that your hips are facing the front of the room here. You bring your left hip back because normally when we come into a lunge, we try to move the other side of our hip a bit more forward than the other so that our hips are skewed. It's basically facing diagonally. So you want to bring your hips in the level position. Release both hands down. Right arm reaches high. And then side stretch. Your left arm can wrap around the waist. Remember the shoulders. Try to align them with each other as much as possible. Come back up. Hand lowers down. Release the other hand. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch the left leg. Toes up to stretch the hamstrings. Finger pads press down or maybe palms down. Your choice. Two more times. Re-lunge that left knee. Right arm reaches high. And then side stretch. Left arm wraps around. Both hands lower down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Hands down. In. Exhale. Pick up the back knee, please. Okay, walk. Both hands to the right side. Let's face the screen here via our prasarita. So toes are in, heels are out. Inhale. Exhale. Palms down. Fold. 2 more times. In. Fold. 1 more. In. X. Lift up the chest here. Walk the hands a bit more forward. Then walk them all the way towards the right side. Maybe grabbing the foot or not. You can grab your right leg instead. Just go ahead and fold and in a way twist. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Try to make sure the hips remain facing the screen. It doesn't skew just because you want to go deep into your twist. Back to asunder. Soften first both knees just to release the hamstrings. Maybe side to side, side to side. Let's go to your skandasana here. Bend the left knee, really stretch that right leg. So we're in a higher version of your skandasana. Try to push your hips back. Okay, lengthen the spine, chest moves forward. You can actually bounce here. Do some pulses. Then come up, bend your knees again. Walk all the way to the right side. So you're in a low lunge, or rather high lunge. Okay, other side. And then step your left foot in. Exhale. Fold. Inhale to rise. As your heart space. Hands down to the sides. Okay? Same cycle. Beginning now with the left foot. Okay? Let's start off first with the bind. Bring your hands behind once again. Stretch those arms. Okay, back and down. Make sure that your knuckles, if you can, bring them away from your glutes. Only if you can, okay? But if it's too much for the shoulders, just do whatever you can tonight. Bend your knees, fold from the hips, arms lift up. Lift up the chest, release the bind. Now your left foot lunges back. Move forward and back. Left knee lowers down. And once you're ready to come up, come up. Release both hands, please. Left arm reaches up, or forward and up, and then side stretch. Right arm wraps around, if that's what we did earlier. Back to the center. Release your left hand down. Release the bind as well. Inhale. Hanumanasana. Modified version here. 2 more times, guys. On your own. Really come to the edge of your stretch. Whatever that edge is, only you can define that one for yourself. Last one. Back to a lunge. Walk. Left side. Press the Rito once again. Toes are in, heels are out. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. In. And X. Try to clip the elbows in, please. Really power up the legs. Hinge from the hips. Feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. Release the posture. Walk the hands forward first. Okay. Walk both hands to the left. Grab the foot, the ankle, or any part of the left leg. And you release your hands down. Okay. In. And as you exhale, fold and twist. Just gaze up however you can. Otherwise, just bring your gaze down. Slowly release. Release the legs as well by bending the knees. Make sure this one counts. Skandasana, right side. Bend the right knee, stretch the left leg. Okay, push the hips back. Move the chest forward. You can go deeper if you want to. Okay? Your choice, your practice. Slowly release. Walk all the way to the left side. So we're back where we started. Changes here, palms down, step back to plank. Work through your vinyasa. And down, facing up. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Look forward, please. Okay, we're coming to a seated posture. Bring your right knee forward and down. Bring the left over the right. Sit back down. And just stretch both legs forward. Okay? It spread the glutes apart just so you can feel the evenness in your hips. Your sit bones are pressed down. Toes point forward and back. In and out. Spill the feet away, around, and reverse. Okay, you can bring your feet together here, or what I'm doing lately, or what I've been doing lately. It's much easier for me. Okay, I try to separate the feet in line with my hips. I grab my toes, I lift my chest, and then I fold forward. If you can do more, if you can bring your hands over your feet, you can also take that option. Make the feet active. Give those arms a stretch so you can go deeper. Just remember, it's not so much about bringing the chest or the chin down. It's about lengthening the spine. Try to move your chest forward. Release. Okay. Bend now the knees, please. Let's just counter that fold. Okay, feet, hips width apart. Hands behind the hips. Palms down, fingers pointing forwards. Otherwise, if it's too much for the shoulders, you can bring your hands to face the sides of the wall. Okay, as you inhale, press the feet down. Lift the hips. Look at your knees first. Okay, ideally you don't want to see your knees there. So how you do that, you really cross the hips up. And then slowly lower the hips down. Okay, 2 more times. So this is your reverse tabletop. Inhale, really cross the hips. If you want to drop the head, go ahead. And then lower the hips down. Okay, 1 more time. Your best, your personal best. Inhale. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Relax. Stretch the legs. Shimmy the shoulders. Maybe interlace the fingers. This is to go to a twist. Left hand close to your right leg. Right hand behind. There's a gentle twist here first. Other side. Back to the center. Okay, we bend first the right knee. Bring your right heel close to your right sit bone and to the chest. And slowly release your right knee down. Janushirshasana. Okay? Inhale. Then as you exhale, fold forward. Okay? At this point, I cannot really grab I can grab my foot, but it's a struggle. But if you can grab your foot easily, go ahead. I'll stay here first. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk the hands back. Pick up the right knee. And then slowly release the right leg. Other side, bend now the left knee. Hold on to that left leg. Lengthen the spine. Release the left knee down by bringing the foot close to your thigh. So this is my better side at this point. I don't struggle here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, go ahead. Your hands can stay down. You can grab the foot. You can do whatever. Okay? So think winding down. Allowing the breath to become a bit longer. To become a bit cooler at this point. Because there is less struggle here. Unless you're breathing heavily. Inhale. Come up. Exhale. Inhale. Left knee comes up. Exhale. Left leg bridges forward. Okay. Now bend the knees once again. Bring your hips to your heels. And slowly lie down on your back. Hug your knees to your chest. Massage the spine. Let's do core. Okay, bring your knees to your chest once again. Knees together. Curl up. Okay. Arms reach forward. Both legs reach forward. Bring your knees close to your chest. Knees or rather legs reach forward. So repeat. Extend. Curl up. Extend. Bend the knees. Reach forward. Make sure that the back is flat. You're feeling it in your core. Ten more. 10. 9. 8. I know. 7. 6. 5 more, guys. 5. You're there. Almost there. 4. 3. 2. 1. And hug your knees, man. Your chest. Well done, guys. Lower your feet down. Windshield wiper pose, please. Just lower both knees to one side. And do it also on the other. Try to release any tension in your lower back. Come back to the center. Right knee to your chest. And just stretch that right leg out. You can point the toes. Flex the foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bring that right leg closer to you. You can walk the hands a bit higher. So you're not reaching forward. Your shoulders remain grounded here. Just gently pull. You don't have to be a hero here. And slowly soften the right knee. Release the right foot. Other side. Left knee to your chest first. And then slowly pick it up. And go ahead. Walk the hands up. Inhale first. And as you exhale, gently pull it closer to you. Don't force it. And slowly soften. Release. Bring both knees back to your chest. Just rotate. Bring them away. Circle them around. And switch. And lower your feet down once again. Feet wider than your hips. Knees together. Arms by your sides. Inhale. Exhale. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. Ha. 2 more times. Ha. 1 more. Ha. Stay here for a bit. Allow your bodies to recover. Allow your mind to relax. Your breath to relax as well. You may even want to close your eyes at this point. Looking inward once again. Shutting off the distractions around you. And just focusing on the breath. And the feelings of the body. Sensations that you feel in your body today. Stay there. this point, you might want to extend your legs forward. Bring them a bit wider than the usual. Let your feet fall out to the sides. Let your arms rest fully down on the floor or the mat. Make sure that the back feels comfortable enough. Your glutes are ready to rest. The shoulders are drawn back and down. The neck is long. The face is soft. The jaws are relaxed. The tongue rests on its bed. At this point, bring attention back to your breath. How does your breath feel? What is the texture at this point? So from that breath of yours, pay attention to your body. From your feet up to your knees, to your hips, to your belly, to your arms, to your shoulders, your neck, your head, the crown of your head. Are they all relaxed? Are they all soft and resting? Invite rest, relaxation to these parts of your bodies so that you can fully embrace Shavasana. Release any thoughts that are inside your head. Thoughts that are not helping you grow and develop and become the better version of yourselves. The doubts that you feel, the usual dialogue that you have in your mind, where you feel defeated at times by your own voice. It's normal to have that dialogue, I guess, from time to time. But I guess it's also not normal if you keep harnessing that voice to your detriment. Why continue the talk if it will not serve your purpose? Let the noise quiet down until eventually it's no longer there. It has faded into oblivion. So quiet down everything, your mind, the troubles of your heart, the exhaustion that your body feels maybe tonight. Maybe that exhaustion is not really physical, maybe it's psychological, maybe it's spiritual. Whatever those burdens are, release them to the floor and let the floor, or let them dissipate away until they are no longer there. They are gone. Breathing in and then breathing out. Slowly come back to the spaces around you. Gently move your toes and your fingers. Once you're ready to stretch, bring your legs together, please. Bring your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full body stretch. And then gather your knees back to your chest. Maybe give yourselves a hug by wrapping your arms around your knees. Release your body onto one side. Come down to a fetal posture. And quietly as you can, come up to a seated posture. Maybe similar to how you started the practice earlier. Bring your hands down to the sides of the body. Inhale. Arms reach up and over. Hands to your heart space. Hands down to the sides. 2 more times. Inhale. Gather all those positive thoughts and feelings. Bring them with you wherever you go. And leave everything behind. Inhale. Exhale. Bow down. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for the gift. Let's seal the practice with one sound of Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Peace. And peace. Namaste. Thank you for your practice this evening, for your gift. See you guys next time.